Hi everyone, this is Eddie McDonough. I'm going to show you how the new quote submission functionality works. And for this demo, I'm going to assume you know how to submit an EPF. If this is your first time submitting one, please go back and watch a submission EPF video first to learn how to do that, and then you can watch this one for quotes. So for this one, I've pre-filled in an EPF. I'm ready to submit. You'll notice I have the EPF type as quote. I select that here, and the only option for voucher type is purchase order, and that's defaulted. I just named this one quote demo. For this demo, I haven't filled everything in, but you'll want to fill in as much information as possible. I've added just one funding source and one quote, but you can always add new rows by clicking those buttons. You want to make sure the totals match up. Any additional details you want, your attachment, your quote attachment here. And then you'll want to select your actual manager for approval, the actual finance officer for approval. And then the finance director will be defaulted to Bill McGrath. For this demo, it's all me because I'm going to submit one and show you how the process works. So I'm going to click the Save button. And then I'm going to submit this quote for approval. And I'll go to my email and show you kind of how once it's fully approved, it'll actually open back up for you and look for you to attach the actual invoice once the quote is approved. So you'll see, sorry, there's a lot of demos here. I'll refresh it and I'll show you the in process. So you'll see here's the email. This goes to the manager for the approval for the quote. And that just goes to me, so they'll approve it. And the approvals are in the app now, and your manager will approve it. And then it'll go to the finance officer for approval. You'll get another email through that. Since I'm also the finance officer, I can just do everything in here. I'll approve this as well. And I'll have to approve as the finance director. So you'll see now, as the initiator, it goes back to you and it says, please attach invoice and receipt before submitting for payment. So now this is back in your court as the initiator, and you'll get an email noting this as well, but you'll be able to go back in here and click the edit pencil button. And everything else you want to keep the same, but you'll just attach kind of, what it's calling for here, the actual invoice here for invoice and receipt. So once you do that, you'll click the attach button down there and click save. And then once you have those things, you can actually submit it for payment. So let's go through the whole process here and submit for payment. And then, so here's this quote demo one. And that's it. And then the finance officer will get it and they'll send it to the clerk.